Hello, here we have an empty project in Visual Studio Code. It only contains a README file, and the README file it's describing a task manager application project that is to be done because it's completely empty, and it's just to-do items that you can move to in progress, done. It has a backend and a front end, and you can, to spice it up a bit, you can assign scores to tasks, and then we have a bit of gamification implemented in our to-do platform. It mentions the front-end, back-end, and database tech stack, and then on the right side you see there that using the Claude Code plugin for VS Code, we have just the terminal showing the Claude Code interface there. And at this point we have already added the AgentGuild MCP. So if you have not done that, then stop this video and check out the other video to make sure you have it installed. And the first step is to invoke the AgentGuild Init prompt that you can access using the / key. And as you see here, Claude Code will start initializing AgentGuild for the project. And then what Claude Code is doing is just following instructions from the prompt, and then once it's connected to the MCP server, it will start downloading a lot of instructions and material that we will use to structure software development based on AI agents, specialize on different things, and then we will have our process to create tasks as well, to model systems, all the drill. So this will take, not too much, like 2-3 minutes, and then it will go through a to-do list. Right now what it's doing is analyzing the project and discovering the available agents. So this is a dynamic step. Since we have our README file, it knows exactly what we need because there is a tech stack is described there. That's why I recommend you to either do this through the prompt or write this README file that it will make easier for AgentGuild to download the corresponding agents. And then it will present the user the selected AgentGuild. So here we have the output. And as you can see in the result, we have an agent team selection based on the application project. It's suggesting the task coordinator, Taskie, Archie as the architect, Revi as the code reviewer, and then we have the developers and the DevOps engineer. So you can confirm, and then it will download a few resources to avoid having to check the MCP server all the time. And it will also download a few instructions for the same reason. So you will see how Claude Code is first downloading the agents to a temporary folder. Let's fast forward this part, but you will see a lot of downloads, and on the left side you see all the markdown documents that correspond to all the instructions that are given to the agents. Now Claude, following instructions, it will download some content to override or to append to the CLAUDE.md file. So in this project we are going to use the AgentGuild way of working, so there are all the guidelines and rules are added here. This means that every time you create a new session with Claude, it will read these instructions and it will remember that you are using AgentGuild and the sub-agents. That's ideally because this is still is a bit flaky in case of AI agents, but you can always remind Claude in this case to do so. So all the instructions or the task-driven way of working, specs-driven way of working, the agents that you have available, all of that is there. And the next step is to set up the remaining infrastructure of the project to work with AgentGuild. That's the docs folder that was just created. And the agent nodes, which are small messages that you can drop there asynchronously for the agents, and AgentGuild will also instruct the agents to check the agent nodes every now and then to see if there are some to-dos or pending things that they should complete. And eventually it will just try to verify that everything works. In this case, it tried to run a command that is not available in my laptop, but as Claude Code is very resilient, it will try to do it in a different way. So now it's finished and it's giving you a summary. Setup is complete, the agents are installed, all the documentation is there, the project structure is there, and now it's warning you, hey, you need to restart Claude Code because the agents are not available yet. And you have a brief summary of things that you can do. So if we check the agents, as you can see, there are no AgentGuild agents yet because you need to restart so Claude can actually reload the list of agents. I will exit to the terminal. I will run it again with the option to resume so we can continue our previous conversation. It will ask me if I trust the files in this project. Okay, this is Claude. Yes, and I will continue that session. And now if I run agents, you can see we have all our specialized agents already installed and ready to work on them. In the next video, I will show you how to model this system with Archie, the specialized agent in architecture, system modeling, and yeah, many more things. Stay tuned.